Hi guys, welcome to today's show. Today we're going to look at a method of money making. In today's money making tips, we're going to look at something called static websites. So when you're making a landing page or a standard website, what you want to do is you want to get a system where your pages load really quickly, and you want to optimize for speed, but at the same time often you want to get a web hosting service that is not going to be super expensive. So this is the advantage of static websites. I mean, a lot of people, when they first get a website, like, they'll just go straight for WordPress. The reality is that there's other ways of doing things. So I'm somebody who's really interested in affiliate marketing. So I'm always looking for quick ways to do affiliate marketing, and in particular to do landing pages, because that's like one of the most important parts of affiliate marketing. And that's where static websites come in, because they are super fast, and landing pages need to be really fast, right? You probably wouldn't want to use WordPress for landing pages because it's quite a slow system. So landing pages, you can, with static websites, you can just code them on your own computer. Then you run them with a preprocessor, and then you can upload the static pages to a variety of different web hosts online. And any of these, these are the other advantages. This is what I was talking about earlier. The web hosts can be free, so you don't have to pay any money. Like, you know, most web hosts you have to pay like $5–10 a month or something. But with static, if you have a static website, there's web hosts out there where you can just put it up there for free. You don't have to pay anything. So that can be a massive benefit if you want to create not just landing pages, but even just a blog. You can create like 20 different blogs for SEO reasons, for example, and not have to pay any money to host any of them. So this can be a great way to get started in SEO without spending, if you don't have any money to spend as well. So as you can see, these static pages are really useful from a number of different viewpoints. So I definitely recommend checking them out. Guys, if you're doing landing pages, then you should definitely look at this as well. It's not even an option. If you're doing landing pages, you should definitely look at it. So what I'm going to just quickly show you today is, real quick, just some of the #1 landing page software, and also some of the landing page hosts. So let's just quickly go into it now. So I was looking earlier at these, and what we've got here is we've got a load of landing page hosts, right? Now there's basically two different main landing page hosts out there. You've got something called Jekyll, and you've got something called Hugo. So let me find them right now. So these are the main two systems to take a look at. As you can see, I previously reviewed Wappalyzer, and you can see that this website's coming up with Hugo immediately. So this entire website, it may look like a WordPress site, but it's actually a static site. Now, the system being used here is called Hugo. Let's take a quick look at that. And the alternative system is also called Jekyll. The idea is that you use these two systems, and you generate your HTML, and then you're going to upload it to a number of different static web hosts. Probably the most famous static web host is known as GitHub Pages. You may also know others like Dropbox can also be used. The idea is that once you've generated your static pages, you're just gonna generate them as HTML assets on your computer and then just upload them straight to these hosts. And because you're not paying anything for these services, once you've uploaded them, you can just leave them there and your website will just be online indefinitely, right? So that's obviously not the case. If you have a private VPS system, then you're gonna be paying, otherwise your website will go offline. Which is the great advantage of these static websites, because you can just leave them online, right? So this is Jekyll, which is like the other main creator. Now from what I've read, Hugo is the best out of these. So I would just go for that one straight away. And as you can see here, you create your websites as .md files, which are just standard text files. And then when they're created, you're gonna put them through the software, and instantly you get your HTML out. So it really is that simple, guys. This is the other static web hosts to take a look at. Again, it's completely free, right? You just code your static website and do it, and push it straight up to the service, and it will just stay online forever. So that's literally all for today. One last thing I thought I'd show you guys is something that's really important for affiliates, is getting fast websites. Now obviously static websites, because they're just static and there's no server-side code involved, for example with WordPress or any PHP scripts, there's processing on the server, so that's going to slow down your load times. But with a static website, there's no processing because you've done all the processing when you created the HTML page. The HTML pages, there's no processing involved in those pages. So static websites are very, very fast, which is really a massive consideration, because as an affiliate, you want to have a really fast website. The faster the website is, the more money you're going to make, because the better it's going to be for people watching. So to finish off this episode, I wanted to show you guys the fastest page on the internet real quick, since we're on the topic of fast websites. Now I did actually run a search for this, and this website is apparently the fastest on the internet. And if you look at this page, you can see that there's a number of cool things they're doing here. I thought one of the coolest things was that they have actually encoded their images in something called Base64, which means that if you upload a file, for example, let me just upload a random file here on my computer, then it will automatically convert it into text, which can then just be included in your HTML. So it doesn't have to, every time you look at a website, it's sending many different browser requests for your images. With Base64, you can just encode that image directly into the web page. So that is dramatically going to reduce the load time. And if you look at the source of this page, you can see that there's hardly anything here. It's just like 90 lines of text, right? And they've got no JavaScript or anything. So for landing pages, this is what you want. You want something super quick, and that's how you're going to maximize the amount of money you're going to make from it. So you can check this site out at varvy.com/pagespeed/wickedfast. So I thought that was a nice little sideline. There's other tricks you can do as well, which we might go into in the future. But check that one out, guys. There's a few helpful tips there on how you can speed up your website. Once again, please make sure to subscribe to this channel in YouTube if you want to get more updates on how you can make more money from IM and affiliate marketing and things like that. And in the next episode, we're going to go back to our subject of group buys, and I'm going to give you some more information about group buying as well. So that's all for today, guys. Let me know what you think of this, and I'll